Good Saturday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this February the 15th, 2014. It's been a cloudy, breezy, dreary day across the east, but finally the clouds broke up as we head into the evening hours, and now we're expecting a mix of stars and clouds. Overall, we're still expecting our warming trend. There will be a couple bumps in the road here or there as we head into tomorrow and as well as Monday, but the overall warming trend is still on the way as we head towards the end of the week, so we'll detail that here in the forecast update video. Live Viper 9 scanning the skies this evening. A different story earlier on today. This was clear now, and earlier today it was lit up like a Christmas tree. A lot of rain and also the wind associated with that system as well. Now pushing off towards the north, they're expecting upwards of a foot of snow in southeastern Massachusetts out of this system, but finally we are out of it. And the winds have started to die down inland. Coastal area is still going to be quite breezy tonight, but we're still expecting the winds to stay up anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour through at least midnight and then starting to calm down. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Our next Clipper system is on the way. That comes in here as we head towards tomorrow, but all the moisture associated with that not going to be able to make it across the mountains this time, and we're not expecting this one to be a deepening low pressure system like this one was today as it was getting into the Bear Clinic zone offshore. So here's a look at the precision wind forecast, and we did have wind advisories issued for Carteret County today, so that did verify as far as winds were concerned. We were expecting winds anywhere from 20 to 25 miles per hour for coastal areas, higher gusts, and that's exactly what ended up happening. So the winds will stay up this evening as we go into the next couple of hours, starting to die down inland, but the coastal areas will likely stay upwards of 10 to 20 miles per hour through the evening hours and into the early morning, but things start to calm down by the time we head towards early tomorrow. Winds should be anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the west, turning more west-southwesterly as we head into the afternoon hours, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour again. So precision forecast model take you through the overnight hours, upper 20s and low 30s tonight across the east. Where the winds stay up, you may have enough mixing to stay up a little bit warmer, especially for coastal areas. There will be some clouds trying to build in here in the morning. We'll call it variably cloudy in the morning, but sunshine back into the afternoon hours. Low to mid 40s north, central areas upper 40s to near 50 degrees. Coastal areas will stay a little cool tomorrow once again. Then we head into tomorrow afternoon. Overall, I'm expecting upper 40s and lower 50s across eastern North Carolina. And then next little wave comes through the flow and brings us another chance for some clouds. Overall, it's going to be a tranquil weather pattern for at least the next, say, 48 hours or so before we get into more of a more active pattern from the southern branch and more talking about more so about a deep southwesterly flow. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Clipper system number 1 comes through, brings us just some clouds, not a big issue. Next system comes into the flow as we head towards Tuesday, brings us chances for rain, especially on Tuesday, Monday night into Tuesday, and then high pressure will build back into the region on Tuesday. I think Tuesday should be a decent day for the most part, and then scattered rain chances come into the forecast by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So overall, we're expecting more of a deep southwesterly flow to develop and just keep us a little unsettled with rain chances. Tomorrow, Game 3, the ending game of the opening round of opening series for East Carolina, James Madison game. First pitch at 1 p.m. We're expecting temperatures in the 40s and mostly sunny skies. All right, here's a look at the 12Z GFS run looking at 500 millibars. Next piece of energy comes through the flow tomorrow. That's going to be our second Clipper system, but like I said, not a lot of moisture associated with it. So we'll keep that look fairly dry as we head towards tomorrow. And the 540 thickness line staying south of the area, though we are starting to get a little bit of warm air advection into the region. So we're going to try to go for the upper 40s and low 50s tomorrow. There will be variably cloudy skies in the morning, turning mostly sunny by the afternoon. Here's a look at Monday. Not very much going on in our upper air pattern. There's going to be a little piece of energy trying to come across the mountains, but the next one is really going to be this one that's going to be sitting over Missouri. That comes into the area as we head towards Monday night and brings us rain chances. But will be dry. The winds will be trying to come out of the east as we go into Monday afternoon. So we'll try to be a little bit cooler that day, likely because of the easterly breezes. We'll probably go upper 40s and low 50s again. Mostly sunny, turning partly cloudy skies by the afternoon hours. And by the time we head towards the evening hours, that's when we get a better rain chance early on Tuesday morning and into trying to get out of here Tuesday afternoon. The Europeans a little quicker on getting us out of here than the GFS is. but that energy associated with it is pretty much washing out as it's pushing across the area. So we're not expecting a whole lot of rain out of that system. And at 500 millibars, it's fairly zonal, but you see this little shortwave coming across the northern half of the U.S. I don't think it's going to be affecting us all that much, but you know, in the levels below this, pretty much all the winds will be coming out of the south and west, and really affecting us as far as the warmer temperatures are concerned. By the time we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when we're talking about temperatures rebounding into the 60s, closing in on 70 by Wednesday afternoon. And we'll keep chances for showers in the forecast on Wednesday. I think we'll probably go partly to mostly cloudy skies on Wednesday. But like I said, trying to get close to 70 degrees that afternoon as the winds start to come more out of the south and southwest. That's the look on Thursday, and a little bit of ridging trying to get in there in the eastern half of the U.S. and a little bit more of a western trough, but it's a little ridge trying to build in there. For the most part, Thursday looks to be fairly dry for the most part, but we'll make the mention for maybe a few showers late in the day, hit or miss as we head towards Thursday afternoon. But that's going to be a day that we hit 70 at least. We'll go with a mix of sun and clouds, though. The ridge tries to pump up a little bit more as we head towards Friday. You see a little string of energy trying to come across the flow as we head towards Friday. That's going to be what kind of kicks off more showers as we head towards Friday and Saturday. The main energy well up to the north, but that little piece of energy that's trailing behind is going to outbreak some showers across the area. So we'll keep a chance for showers in the forecast for Friday, mostly cloudy, but it will be quite warm. You see the 558 line well north of us at that point, so that's going to be temperatures trying to close in on 70, we'll call it the low to mid 70s that day, even with clouds in place. So that's a welcome trade-off from what we've seen the last several days. The ridge gets pumped up a little bit on Saturday as this piece of energy dives southward into the flow as we head towards next Saturday. That looks interesting for the plain states, as you'll have an area of low pressure developing and showers and possibly some thunderstorms associated with that underneath that. For us, it's just going to be a rain look, just general rain that day, and maybe heavy. So we'll watch that closely, but we're not expecting anything nasty as far as severe weather is concerned. Temperatures that day will likely stay cooler into the mid-60s, if not a touch cooler than that because of the clouds and showers expected on Saturday. But even though there will be a lot of warm air in place. Then we go to the end of the forecast period. That trough sharpens, and the main piece of energy is lifting off towards the north, but the short wave's kind of still positively tilted back off towards the west. Very nice diffluent flow there. And at the surface, that looks pretty nasty. Very windy, and that's going through the Tennessee, Mississippi River valleys, Ohio River Valley as well. Cold air trying to dive in on the back side of that. So once again, this warm air is here for a while, but it's not going to be here for long as we head towards the end of the forecast period. This may be affecting us next Sunday, but the European slower by about 2 days on this system. So we are going to be watching it closely and see how the models trend over the next several days. That's going to do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. You can stay up to date with us: Facebook, Twitter, WNCT.com, and a brand new Storm Team 9 app in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Have a great rest of your evening, a great weather week ahead.